Hello, everybody. I am Randy Jones. Randy Jones. Hello, I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes. That's proof right there, Amanda.
Is it?
Proof. He admitted it. He admitted it.
That you're what? Incredible Tiny Homes?
I want to know, have you ever seen it rain? Who sings that?
Seen the Rain. CCR.
CCR.
Creedence.
Clearwater.
Clearwater Revival.
Creedence Clearwater? I thought it was Clearwater Creedence.
No, CCR.
CCR. Have you ever? Yeah, I've seen it rain. Everybody.
Rain's coming this weekend here.
That hurricane, I hope everybody's good. Sam called me down in
Yeah.
Florida, said the hurricane is rattling. He's getting ready, he said, for projectiles in his front yard. So he had to put up the flamingos, Amanda.
Gosh,
The little pink flamingos he had to
go
put
get
away
them.
in the closet.
Stop. No, that ain't funny. Some people would be having a hard time.
Got the little gnomes and stuff.
Stop.
Flying through the air. Yep, what'd you get up for? I thought you wanted to sit down.
Well, it looks better if I get up here closer to you.
Oh, do I look slimming if you go when you were standing on that?
You look very tall
on
if I
that
sit
step.
down. You look very tall.
Please crawl on the floor.
God, why are you so stupid?
Get down on the floor and film me so I look like I'm 11 foot tall.
Okay.
All right, everybody, look in
What's happening?
in my former fat hands.
What's happening, hot stuff?
I've got some comments that Amanda printed out for me, and I got to read.
Yeah, and they're highlighted. So now remember what we said? You only read the highlighted
You
ones.
wanted Janelle first, or the other one? I got flipped around.
No, listen. The first one would be Fridays. You're commenting on Friday's video when we came through the shop.
What's today?
Today's Tuesday, and
All right.
then next will be Janelle's.
Look, I feel like I'm. All right, snapshot. I'm in a mug shot.
Now turn. Hey, does everybody remember this? When I got my driver's license and you were underage, or if you had your permit, you had to turn to the side. Y'all remember that? So I was 15 when I got my first
Really?
license. It was my driver's permit, and you couldn't be face on. You had to be turned to the side.
That's so the coppers could tell you
So
that
they
young.
could tell as soon as they saw it, and if it was turned to the side, you had a driver's permit.
I'll be darned. No, I didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know if it was just a Tennessee
Was that back in the
thing.
40s, Amanda? Really?
Boy,
You really wanted
I'm
to go
gonna be
there?
filling up on gas tonight on you. Every time you say something ugly or something you do something I don't like,
I didn't say anything ugly.
I get me a little gift.
Really? And I don't know about it.
No, the girls know about it.
Company card.
I know.
Company card. Cha-ching.
No, Randy's card.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Oh, I got my pocket.
Cha-ching. I've got your number.
I gotta say.
Listen, I got your digits.
Oh, that's right. You got a picture of it, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Just call in Amazon.
Amazon don't need that card.
God, you gotta watch. You know what?
Well,
Somebody's
you sure
doing their
don't.
card.
You sure don't.
All right. It said Donna Mount.
Yes.
M-O-U-N-T. 3 days ago, we did a video, and she said, "Gotta say," capitalized, ... umbla magada. If you've seen Sling Blade, you know what I'm talking about.
Let me get the chair. If you're gonna say, let me.
Umbla magada.
How do you say that?
Umbla.
No,
No, yeah. Umbla.
How do you say it?
Yeah. If you look up Sling Blade when
It's
they
in
were
your
talking in the
brain.
living room.
It's in your brain.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, your thing in your brain.
Oh, yeah. Medulla.
Medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata. ...
I think it's in your brain.
That was in Sling Blade. All right, said, so mad at myself. Got a phone call 2 days ago from Newport, Tennessee.
Remember?
And rejected the call. And I know when I call people, they don't know my number, and I call them from my cell phone, and they don't answer. But then they call right back.
Yeah.
You know what? It's a shame that everybody's getting these prank phone calls, and they can't answer their phone anymore.
Here's what's funny is go ahead and read her comment, and
It said,
I'll tell you.
junk call, and I'm sitting here watching Randy Jones get his mojo on, talking about Newport, Tennessee, and I'm so kicking myself in the butt and so mad I could die. Call me back, Amanda, if it's you.
This is what's funny is Randy called about, 2 or 3 people. They did not answer their phone, and I said, you know what? They didn't know that it was you calling, so they did not take Randy's call.
Yep, I knew that's what it was.
Randy left them all a message.
Said that loft looks huge in the Hobbit, and it was. It's enough for a king-size bed.
Okay.
In the Hobbit, right down there.
Yes.
Yep. Can you show a 12-foot wide home? No, we've only built 2 12-foot wide homes. One, people are living in it right over here in the forest, and we don't really have access to it. We could ask them if we could do a tour one day. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Jay Miles. In the loft that looks huge was Norma Marcantoni. What's the name? And the other one here is, I think it's a Middle Eastern name, and I can't read it.
Let me see. Can you think I can? Oh gosh, no.
It's an Arabic.
It's an
I
Arabic.
think. I don't know what Arabic looks like, but that looks like. Hello, tell me what is the length width of the house? What is the category, and why is there just a trailer with documents, and the house goes as a load? How is mom at home? My mom's fine. I don't understand all the rest of it. Said hello. Tell me what is the length width of the house? What is the category? So if that's the ESP, that one was an 8x24 and it's an ESP category home. And why is there just a trailer with documents? Don't know what that means. And the house goes as a load.
I don't know.
We build on the trailer, which gives an identification of a VIN number, okay? So that's the way maybe the documents it comes, but it's all fastened together. So then the VIN number is combined with the house and everything that's on the trailer, you know? All right, so next one.
Let me have the one for Janelle's. I'll hold it if you want to, or lay it down.
All right. Is it bothering you that I'm holding it, Amanda? Is it bothering you?
I'm trying to help you.
Robin Bolser, B-O-L-S-E-R. Clean, neat, orderly, happy.
Yes.
Yes, I love all that. Deb Dowell, are those downspouts to be added on the end of the gutters?
That's a good question.
No, I don't do downspouts. And what we do to help you all is we leave them open on one end. So this whole length of this gutter, right? That's a saltbox dormer. So the water will run down this way, and then it just drops. And there's no downspouts because that's normally what happens. It gets plugged up. So we leave it open-ended, and it just shoots off the end.
Okay.
Now you can put a rock at the bottom. Some people can tie a small chain. Just let it hang, and that water will trickle right on down, and you can funnel out. But this way, you don't have to clean your gutters. It just washes right on out. Okay. Are there downspouts? Let's see. Helen Robinson, gray and brown trim. Looks like a chocolate house.
Yeah.
All right. New Horizons. I don't know who that is. That's their name, right?
Their handle.
I'd like to see more 10-foot wide homes with 2 lofts and wind turbines, please. Well, we haven't done wind turbines. The first house we ever built.
The very first American Freedom got a wind turbine.
First house we ever built had a wind turbine in it. It was really cool. Lucas, who does our solar now, actually did a wind turbine. It was cool. It was like $300, you know. We put it on there. We have a lot of 10-foot wide homes, so you guys are going to see them. We counted today.
We had a lot.
I think there was 47 10-foot wide homes that we still have to build.
Yeah.
So hang in there. We're going to bring you a lot. 2 lofts. Normally, we don't do a lot of 2 lofts with our Freedom style homes. They usually go with the Craftsman style because there's just more headroom.
Okay.
Rob Lamont, glass blocks, right there.
Right there.
You got it, Rob.
Perfect spot.
Yeah.
Right there.
Jase.
Jace.
Jace. It would be interested to see if you could connect 2 or 3 tiny homes into one big modular unit on site. Just a thought. Jace, we have a customer that's buying 2 homes, and we're going to connect them together. So hang in there. It's probably going to be 6 months before we do it, but I'm with you. That would really be cool. I actually told people, instead of buying a great big tiny home, buy 2 or 3. You could buy 3 of ours, and you would get more square footage than you spend $150,000 on one great big one.
I'll be curious at how you put them together and how that works.
All right, another thought. If you do buy 2 or more and you put them together, I was talking to a customer out here, and they want one with a living room, kitchen, living room, and the other one they want is a bedroom, right, and bathroom. And they're going to put them together. These are 2 craftsmen. And I told them, I says, well, this is what I think you might want to do. On your other one that's going to have no kitchen in it, I would go ahead and wire it or plumb it for a full kitchen
Just
in the walls.
case. Yeah.
Because if you ever sell it, it can be remodeled into a full tiny home by itself. You know, so that's something, and it's in the wall, you don't see it, but you got the blueprints when you're ready.
Oh, that's nice. Yes, good idea.
All right, Ramblin' Rose. I love the Hobbit stairs, the stucco texture, and the round door. I am with Amanda. The stairs were right there. Also, that curve in the dormer, so adorable. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
All right, Diana Lynn Agulia. Agulu. Aguilu. Aguilu. Love her name. Poor Amanda, glad you got her steps. Have to be careful. Shirley Thurston. Amanda, get on Amazon and buy you a cute, colorful little ladder.
That's a great idea.
Deborah McDonald, you guys are too much. Piccole carnine. Piccole carnine. She said, hilarious.
Hilarious.
Amy Pace, LMAO. True country girl. I'm a fall.
I'm a fall.
I got my flip-flops on. I love these guys.
Now, Amy actually sent in today. I laid it on.
I got her. I looked at it, Amy.
Her sketch and she had questions.
I looked at your sketch.
Yeah.
And I'm going to criticize it.
Oh, there you go.
No, I looked at
critique.
I looked at it.
Yeah.
It was nice. Lisa Carnahan.
Lisa is the one who actually sent me all those pillows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
all
made
right.
them and sent them to me.
Amanda, I'm with you. I would not have done it either.
That's right, Lisa.
God.
Yes.
Here's one here. It says, Richard Dawson showed this to my mom. She almost fell from her laughing so hard. You two are amusing. Love it. Nancy Mayberry, you know Amanda, if you were out in the wild, like at Walmart with your at Randy voice, you'd be called a Karen. God. Pam Gleiser. Is it Gleiser?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
LOL, Randy. I'd be ashamed. I wouldn't do it either, Amanda.
That's what you said to me. You said, I'd be ashamed.
Tina Gallagher. Wow. Bright lights. Your guys can see what they're doing. This is hilarious.
What happened is that I think what they're saying is that it used to be darker in here. Now we got all these lights and it's the sunshine coming in.
Well, show up there. Show what?
Yeah,
see that? That is a skylight that we put in here. It's almost too much because it actually gets hot in here now because there's so much sun that comes in here.
And another thing is I got a new camera that has got really great color to it. Everything's good.
You can take a picture in the dark.
Yes, complete darkness.
And it looks like there's lights on. Yep.
It's true.
The Geo Factor. Excuse me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was so hilarious. I watched it several times. And then John Hancock. Now that's a like bucket.
And of course, if you didn't watch the video, what everybody's talking about
last Friday.
On Friday.
So that'd be July 2nd. Yeah, I think it was
July
July 2nd. Yep.
And what no one knows or wouldn't think, when Randy, I did not know there was stairs in the other house at all.
I didn't know they were either.
And Randy just looked
I just
over.
looked around, there they were.
Exactly. So that was not planned or anything. So
Nothing's planned.
Nothing is planned.
Yeah, I mean, you ran these off 3 minutes ago.
Okay, now,
all right, more comments.
This is exciting. This is for last night's video.
Yeah.
You posted Janelle's house.
All right, everybody, and listen, we will show you some tiny homes tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so I know you're wanting to look. I have had the opportunity, great opportunity, to talk to a lot of customers. There's a lot going on around here. Just so much I could tell you about the communities and what Yump's doing and what we got going on. And so bear with me on there. I want to tell you about all of the stuff that we have here. If you don't know who we are or what we are, I'll give you a 3-minute synopsis of all that. And then
synopsis?
Where did that word come from?
Who told you that today?
I heard it somewhere, didn't I? All right. This is when I went over there to North Carolina and painted a house on Sunday, 4th of July. So I drove over there. It's called Lake Toxaway, Toxaway. And I drove over there Sunday morning. You know, I slept in Sunday morning.
You should have.
Yeah.
You went to Kentucky on Saturday, so you've worked your tail off.
I drove to Kentucky Saturday. It was about a 4-hour trip.
Yeah.
I worked We worked there, I don't know, I left there probably at 4 or 5, got home about 9. Got up Sunday morning, drove to North Carolina, 3-hour trip, and I painted a house and drove back home Sunday night. So and then yesterday, my brain just wasn't functioning with 6 hours sleep and doing what I do. So today I slept in. I didn't go to the gym, I just slept in. And my brain is so much better.
What's funny is I slept in too because I was tired all weekend. Randy was tired, and neither one of us talked to each other this morning, but both of us slept in.
Yeah.
That was very funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't go to the gym. I always ask her if she's coming in early or not. So usually I go to this cool little gym down here. It's nothing. It's no fancy nothing. And I usually come out and I'll take Ace. Ace jumps in the car with me, goes to the gym, and sits in the car for an hour. And then I take him across the street to the mountain, and we walk up to the top of the mountain and back. I need none of that this morning. All right. So when I was at Janelle's house painting the house, Leslie Harris, stunning tiny home. Now, this house was a 10 by 24 Craftsman. Go to July 4th video to watch this video. It was really cool. I think it was only 18-minute video.
July 4th, it was yesterday. We posted
that's
it last
right.
night.
July 5th is when it was posted.
Yes.
I was there July 4th. Okay.
Right.
So it says stunning tiny home, but the cherry on top is the upstairs half bath.
Everybody.
Good luck in Florida, and thank you for sharing your beautiful home. It had a toilet and vessel sink in the loft. Now, the loft only has 52-inch headroom. So when you're up there, when she's in the bed, she scooches out of the bed, and I'd love to see her scooching over on that toilet, God. Karen Hawkins, Lordy, I'm sold. This is the most beautiful tiny home I've ever seen. That home was 3 years old, Amanda.
Yes.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was so,
I wish I'd have got
so
to go.
pretty, man. It's too bad that the tiny homes need to move from that resort. That was a wonderful location. The back, when I walked out on her back deck, it's all screened in. There's just this babbling brook. I mean, right there. It is $1 million lot, man. It's gorgeous.
Now, do you know why they're getting rid of them?
No. I don't know why. John is the owner, one of the owners of that campground, and he bought the first tiny home and put it in there. So I don't know why they're getting out of it. Carol Jackson, I would love to know why they no longer want tiny homes. I would too, Carol. I don't know why. So hard uprooting when you had no intentions on relocating. This may be the reason she purchased her land versus leasing or renting and seems disinterested in moving to Newport. Disinterested in moving to Newport, Tennessee. Wish her the very best and sorry for inconvenience and expenses. She definitely has a beautiful, unique home. And Janelle, you know what she said?
What?
She's thinking about coming to the resort across the street, the mountain.
We love Janelle.
When I told her about it, she started playing with it. Okay, so you think about it. She bought a lot that's $40,000. So she owns the lot. She said their payments are right now. I can't believe they're doing it, but they're setting it at $25 a month. That's all she pays in this tiny home community.
Wow.
You have to come up with 40 grand and buy the lot. Okay. So across the street, we have to come up with 15 grand, but you pay $300 a month to live there. Now that's ongoing forever. And you know what? The only reason I'm charging $15,000 is because I don't have the money to develop it, and that pays for the infrastructure cost to get it paid for, So she started playing with that, and then she started thinking, well, man, I get maybe as big or bigger lot. It's a gated community. She loves it in Tennessee too, and so she said, I may be wanting to come up there. And if she leaves her lot, she can rent it out to tiny home, and they're renting them lots out, Amanda. $650 a month, just the lot. Is what the people are buying lots down there and then renting them out. Stephen Nelson. It's nice to see how someone lives in a tiny home. That's right, Steve. That's why I wanted to do the video. And we try to do one every Thursday to show people living in tiny homes. Susan Ganos, G-O-N-O-S. I can't take it anymore. I love all these different floor plans. I love this, especially the half bath upstairs. Oh yeah. And the screened-in back porch. That's what your house can look like. And she had 2 doors. So she had a front door, and you walked straight through to the back door, and so did Susan up there.
Susan had one. You went straight across.
Yep. Chandra Sutton, Chandra. You're going to sleep on me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're getting sleepy.
Did I fall asleep?
What? Chandra Sutton, awesome. Lot that she is on. Awesome lot that she is on, I'm sorry. Yeah, she is going to miss that location. Alice Houston, we're going to have a toilet.
Alice is right out here. Ron
Oh, Alice,
Yeah.
in our loft as well. The toilet tank will also be the wash basin. Just keep watching Randy's videos one day and y'all would see the toilet. Bidet, wash basin, all in one. What more does a person need in a small bathroom? Now, Alice and Ron are going to have a second full story. They actually walk into. There's not going to be a 52-inch headroom. It's going to be 6'6".
Wow.
So their house is over 16 foot tall. Nana Betty, that is such a beautiful home. I love the layout. It's perfect. I'd love to see it set up on her property in Florida. We'll go and check her out. Good luck in Florida, Janelle from MJC. Clovita Bertram.
Clovita's watched this for a very long time.
Okay,
Yeah.
Clovita, perfect. I side on this. Thank you for showing it. Loved it. Abundantly clear.
Which is Brenda or Barbara. I can never remember her name.
I would love a home like Janelle's. Randy, could you build one again? Of course. What about with steel panels? Second bathroom is a must. Everybody's loving that, aren't they?
Yes.
Carol Williams. Randy, do a model home like this one.
Did you about the steel panels?
Yeah, we can build anything out of those steel panels.
Okay.
Anything. Yep. Randy, do you, well, the one that we're going to build for Alice and Ron, it's a double, it's 10 by 40. And it's a 2-story upstairs.
Well, and
all steel panels.
We're also doing a 10 by 40 fifth wheel. Oh, Lord.
Randy, do a model home like this one. Love, love, love the layout.
Yes.
I wish I could do a model. We didn't get the money to do a model. What Shelly does.
What Shelly does, she follows us a lot. Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. This is what she says. This is such a feel-good video. I smiled all the way through. Thanks for sharing your lovely home, Janelle. Randy, you should be proud to see how this home and the one next door have stood the test of time.
Yes.
I've been watching since Inca and Miss Kevin and Mr. Kevin and Dennis with them. Miss Kevin and Dennis and Albert and all the old ITH crew.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish you'd go visit with them. And we will. I talked to Albert, and we're going to go see him build a house at his place. Dennis is actually here, and Kevin is at his house building. So we're going to visit them again. Safe journey to Florida, Janelle, and then go back to Tennessee to view the mountain. Safe journey home, Randy. That was sweet of her.
Very sweet.
317 stitches.
Yeah.
317 stitches. Wow. The wood colors on the staircase is beautiful. I love the screened-in back porch. Just awesome. And then Star Miller, oh my gosh, unbelievable. Oh, it has everything you could want. A tub, washer and dryer, stairs. It's just lovely. Thanks for sharing, Janelle.
And
everything.
Just want to mention, too, that this is the video that we posted last night on
Yeah.
the 10 by 24.
And last night was July
5th.
5th,
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
If we're like 30 years from now. It's okay, they are, oh, I'm sorry, Bluebird. It's okay, they are stupidly banning the tiny homes. Randy will take care of everyone. We all want to move to Randy Land. Linda Wilkinson, half bath upstairs. Perfect.
Yes.
Mary Migliore, Migliore. Mary, wow. That is one beautiful home and location. I love all at ITH.
Aw,
Man.
nice.
Kathy Ann, your home is so beautiful and cozy. I adore it. Okay. Ruth Joy Moeller, what a lovely, heartwarming video. Janelle has a beautiful home, but what also stands out is her trust in ITH and Randy. She waited 2.5 years for her tiny home, and there is no animosity between you guys. That is special. And she invited you up to film, and you are inviting her to Tennessee. It is wonderful. Good vibes. That is the way to do business, trust. And that toilet upstairs for those nights when you just want to get out of bed, but you have to, that toilet and sink is a game changer.
Yeah.
Was it compost or regular? Be blessed, you all at ITH.
So sweet.
It is a regular toilet. Yeah, flushing toilet. I remember when Kevin and Dennis put it in. Yep. Misty, Randy, wow, what an awesome 10 by 24. Outstanding upstairs, half bath as well, closet. The closet too. Her tongue box went all the way up, and I forgot she had a barn door closet in her loft up there. How much to build a home like that? Thank you, Randy, for the special July 4th show. If you go to our website and you look up a 10 by 24 Craftsman, is what she had, and the other thing you got to look at was being upgraded is that tongue box, and I bet that tongue box is $3,000.
It has to be
3 or 4 grand. It was big,
huge.
But you've got that, and then she had it painted.
Yeah.
I love this. Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn Baumann. I love this, but I would have to have a couch and more room in the living room. That's the one spot.
I love that they brought that up. Yep. Somebody else says it too.
Yep, that's the one. She's by herself, so you got one chair. There's a little navigating. She had that island or thing that folded down, and if she didn't have that, you could probably put a love seat where her fender and her fireplace is, and could have had something there. But, you know, I've built a ton of homes. I don't know how many we built now. We've probably over 600.
Me and Alyssa actually were talking about that today. It has to be well around 700.
And
has to be.
And I have finally, you know, that's where I came, and she mentioned the living room. And I actually, you know, you guys know this if you watch me, I actually design a home for a living area. I don't know, I just think it's psychologically, mentally, everything is better if you've got one room with nothing in it. Now I just say nothing. I say you can put your sofas and stuff. But it keeps you from having to shuffle sideways and going in here. And I think that's what the world out there that are not in tiny homes, they think it's all crunched in all the time. But if you have a living room that you can actually put a full-size sofa in and sit there and kick back with your feet up on a stool, and you watch TV, and you're
gonna feel comfortable.
Our 10 by 30 is a killer. Full.
This is.
Well, the layout though. This ain't the layout. The layout is a full bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and then a full living room, and with a loft and staircase. $56,000 for an ESP, $71,000 with one like this.
Wait a minute, the specials are over.
But that price is still there. You just don't get the amenities in the resort.
Okay, exactly.
But you can still buy the house.
Great point.
Right. Misty C. Randy, wow. What?
You already read that.
I did?
Yeah.
July 4th. Okay. Lynn Baumann today. Oh, turn the page. Joseph Yenni. That's a nice picture, you buddy.
Joseph follows us too. I've seen a lot of his comments.
I mean, he's got a suit and tie on.
He's dressed very nice.
I like him.
He ain't playing.
I wish I had a suit and tie. Very nice home, and enjoy Florida. Love the fireplace, and had to look it up, Lowe's site, and I believe it's, he looked it up. It's a Casainc, it's Casainc 33 LED recessed electric fireplace. So Casainc 33 in LED recessed fireplace. It threw up, she said she didn't even use her mini split.
That's what she said. Thank you, Joseph, for doing that.
Yeah, man. It's got a couple more here. Comment from Angela Davis. I love this floor plan. Your home is beautiful. The only thing I would change is to be able to walk upright around the bed. Yeah, and that would be with an easy access. If you could do that in easy access, you could walk around the bed. Good luck on your home. Renee Cannon, whitewashed V-groove. She loved that. And Shirley Vizcarando, I'm sure. She's got a big coffee mug in her picture. I'm just crying. I need a place like that. Thank you for sharing. Hope someday I can have a place like that in a spot so magical. Enjoy your new place. That is a magical place.
Yeah.
That brook, Amanda, when I walked, I thought, oh my God, what else would you want? I would sleep out on the back porch.
Oh, yeah.
Julie Herring. All right, Julie. She's got a little note here, paragraph.
Yeah, Julie follows us too.
What a beautiful little home. I love how she made it hers. The railings on the staircase is stunning. I have a tiny transportable home myself, a 1-bedroom and a 2nd bedroom we made into a laundry room. An in-suite off the bedroom and laundry. We have a 65-inch TV in the tiny as well. People used to say it wouldn't be able to give a good reception as it would be close to our faces. Let me tell you, it ain't true. And I can feel something. I'm in the picture. We love it 2 bits. I still need to do more renos to the house, but Renos. That means remodeling or something,
Oh,
Renos.
okay.
But it will have to wait. LOL. Thanks for the tour of that lovely lady's house, Randy. You're welcome. Shirley.
Reno's renovations.
Renovations.
Yeah, renovations.
Shirley Thurston, I love your home, Janelle. And I would love to have this exact home. I love everything about it. I need to talk to Randy soon. Call me.
There you go.
And then we got, let me see here. Is this okay to keep reading these?
Yeah.
All right. Deidre McCarthy. Wow. Oh my, what a wonderful spot for the incredible Tiny. Too bad they were going to do away with tiny homes. What are they thinking? Do they realize tiny is still just the next rise in the boondock camping? I say the same thing. Now there's a home with storage, just as Sharon Hall. Only I like the comforts of my couch, which I guess in the built-in downstairs could be used. I need to find a place to put the TV. This place, however, would be more than I can afford. Great job. Love the railings.
Which, what would you say to her about more than she could afford? How could you make that work and still with the
Yeah, there's different ways of making it. So you like the square footage, you like the craftsman style. Now, there's a couple things. If you guys, let's say you wanted more headroom up there, you're not going to travel in it. Let's say you move to one of our communities. If you go over 13.6, you're not going to be able to drive it back home. I mean, if you go really tall, like 16 feet, you're done. It's going to stay here.
Yeah.
Now, you can always sell your lease of your lot, because you're going to own the lease of your lot if you go to the mountain. Mm-hmm. So you own the lease and you own the house, you could sell it all in one. Also, if you build it, if we don't paint it, we don't put a tongue box on it, some stuff like that, painting you wouldn't believe is costly. We just sub it out. Got a subcontractor, we just let him paint it. We're carpenters, we don't like to paint. The other thing is costly, is we could change, the materials. I know we come up with ESP and not everybody likes that, and I agree. It's not the wood siding and stuff, but there's some ways you can cut back on some money to still get that square footage,
Well, that's a good suggestion.
Can you tell me where, this is Pookie.
Pookie.
Can you tell me where did she get that adorable cabinet in her bathroom? That's a good, I don't know where she got that.
We ordered that.
Gorgeous home.
I don't know if Janelle ordered it, but I feel like we looked it up or something. It's very pretty, but we'll try and find that out.
So no wonder she needed a toilet upstairs hearing that stream all night. I need one up there also. I must have missed the episode where the Newport Tiny Home Community. Yes, you did. Come to Newport, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I love a craftsman. That's with drop axles and everything. MD Merch. Incredible tiny home, just gorgeous. Love the layout and especially love the mini bathroom upstairs and the full-size staircase to access it. And the screen room was just awesome. I would be out there all the time. Question, are you close to picking a firm date for the jam? I know you said you might be thinking of October 2nd or 3rd. I want to put it on my vacation request in now. I do not want to miss it. Are we going to have it?
I guess so.
Definitely.
2nd and 3rd.
October 2nd and 3rd.
And I just talked
Let's launch it.
I just talked to Alyssa today about doing the tickets. So we're getting ready to set that up to where you're going to be able to purchase tickets.
Let's get it rolling. Because
Okay.
it's cooking, Amanda.
I know, it's July.
October 2nd and 3rd, we got a
It's
jam.
already here.
Beautiful. This is AR. Beautiful. Two things I would build different. Put a catwalk, walkway over into the second loft instead of a ladder. Access and flip the washer dryer with the toilet downstairs. Everything else, good.
There you
Awesome.
go. I thought that was great to bring up.
Yep. New Horizons. Has ITH thought about offering wind turbines instead of solar? We can get wind turbines. We got a buddy of mine who does all the solar here. His name's Lucas. And he's actually got a YouTube channel called Seven Trumpet Preppers.
Seven Trumpets Prepper.
Seven Trumpet Preppers.
Yeah.
Yep. And he does more than just off grid. He's got some religious what do you call it?
Religious information.
Yeah,
that
it's just
shares.
he's
life.
very religious about his faith and stuff.
Right.
Plus all stuff. He's into crypto and he's into off grid and all that stuff. So he's super interesting.
He is. He's a nice guy.
Actually, we really love Lucas. Lucas is a good friend of ours. Lucas came to us and filmed the first video of the home that we built.
He did.
He filmed the Hobbit house, and then he filmed American Freedom, and then he was just getting into solar. And then he also drove houses for us all over the country.
He did.
He delivered homes.
I forgot that.
And now he's full-time in his solar business, and I just offered him a job.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's going to be.
Too, yeah, his life has changed.
He went through a really hard time about 4 years ago, and he remarried, and his wife now is pregnant. They're going to have a little girl, and he's just something else. We love Lucas. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
He's super professional. I've never had a crossword with him. He's just an amazing guy, and he's coming to work full time with us.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm excited. So
Yeah.
the middle of August, he'll be back with us.
Yeah, we like Lucas a lot.
Yep. Howdy. Yeah, man. No, I'm good.
I will. Yeah.
And so I'm excited about the change just a little bit. And I know I don't know how people can just watch me sitting here.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Here, let me open it for you.
Yeah. Lynn got me some water. Oh, yeah. It's hot. Thank you.
Yep. But, excuse me. We've had some changing of personnel here at ITH. It's been a thing coming on. Let me explain to you a little bit. Because I feel so compelled to try to get these houses out so fast. And I know we haven't been. I mean, people are waiting for months and months, sometimes 6-8 months to get their home. One person was almost a year. And we've got a lot of homes on our agenda. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of just insight of this, most tiny home companies call it quits. They got, hey, I can't take any more calls. We're going into 2022, 2023. We're getting about to that point where we're going into the next year. Actually, we are going into the next year. But instead of me calling it quits and saying, hey, we have a limit, I don't do a limit. I want to keep going and I want to keep growing, okay? So I came up with this idea of our partnerships. And our partnerships really excel productivity and get more homes, just plain English or crossed hillbilly English, get more homes built. And they do. And our partnerships is people can come here, learn the trade. If you guys have learned about our partnerships, then they go back home and they can build our homes. But it's a special person that can do this. It's not any carpenter or anybody that can come here. Our biggest thing is I've had 4 or 5 come here, it didn't work out.
Right.
They came here, they trained, they built, they did a good home because we were overseeing them, but they couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And so it's not for everybody, all right? You have to work, you have to do stuff, you have to listen. There's a certain attitude that you have to have, and you just don't gel. And so we're looking for a certain group of people. So if you notice, I've been going to Kentucky. I'll be going again this Friday and Saturday. Again, I'm going up there, and we got a new family starting up. And that family will start, it's got the dad and 2 boys. They're grown sons. And that family could probably end up, if they all really wanted to, they could probably put out 2 or 3 homes at a time once they get going. So I'm investing my time in that community up there. And it's not with all of them. Even the one told me that, Randy, just because we're Amish doesn't mean we're all the same.
Right.
He said, we are just like you guys. We have our same problems. We have the same issues, the same personality things. But what I really like about it is their work ethic and how they really want their family. And it's just kind of focused around their whole life is just simple. They build, they work, and they have family, But anyway, I'm excited about Friday and Saturday, and I can go up there and I can train this family to build. And we're going to try to really knock it out and train them. So we're growing. So when we get more and more homes, and I want to grow. I want to grow in a way that it's not hard anymore work on us. You're going to say, how in the world can that happen, Randy? When you get bigger and bigger, you have more and more. Well, that's when you have, I'm hoping, and I'm into uncharted territory, and nobody's ever done this, but when you have professional people building your home and they're subcontractors, and they have responsibility that they have to build the house exactly like you want it, right? They're responsible for it. I'm responsible for it. And we've got all the systems worked out with blueprints and materials. why not have them build your house, right? It'd be like building here. The only thing is we don't have to build an infrastructure that's 1 million square feet. Let's share that square footage all over the United States and let people build your homes. And hopefully, if you're near a factory or near a subcontractor, maybe the haul bill won't be as much. You know, there's some perks to it. But we'll see about that as we get going. But that's where I want to go in my mind. We started this last year. We've had up to 20, and then we backed off because they didn't work out. But we also have another 3 or 4. I've got to actually get on the phone tonight and still talk to the guys in Minnesota. Of course, this is not live, but we will download it tonight. Talk to them. We are busy. We have a lot of homes to build. Let me shift gears one more thing, and we'll get up and show you some homes, is our communities here. We got probably about 170 home sites on 34 acres here, plus our factory, all right? So we have the forest, we have the beach, and we have the prairie. That's 3 different communities with 3 distinct different personalities. And we decided, we come up with these ideas to build these, and the beach will be done, electrical's going in. We had 9 more, so we'll have 18 home sites with power on them, ready to be powered on them tomorrow. The electric company came, worked on them all day. They had to come back in the morning and finish up. And then this week we're finishing up, is it Laguna or Malibu?
Laguna.
Okay, we're finishing up Laguna this week. So they'll come next week, inspect it, and then, so the latest I would say is 2 more weeks on Laguna, and all the beach will be done. Now, I've also done something a little bit different for the prairie, and it has 50 or 51 home sites.
51.
The one is really small.
Well, 50.
Yeah, it's 50.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This one's really small. I'm gonna probably put my mom, maybe put mom over there.
Yeah.
I'm actually hiring a friend of mine who's an electrician, and he's got a crew of guys. So I told him, I said, we don't have the manpower, we're building homes. Bring your crew over here, pull all electric, put all your meters in, let's get this thing done. So if we can get that done while Yump is putting in the driveways and the parking, we're gonna get this done, Amanda, it could get done in 4 or 5 weeks. We could have the prairie completely done.
Everything done before the jam.
Oh yeah, now before the jam, it's for sure. We already got water, we already got sewer.
Wow.
The driveways and everything is easy to put in. I mean, the grade work is done, everything. Yeah, before the jam is not a problem. Hopefully by the end of August.
Yeah.
So that way we'll have 170 home sites on the site. What other community has that many? I mean,
of our own homes.
All our homes.
Yeah.
And then we're going across the street, and we've got 160 acres across the street, and we got a place called The Mountain. And The Mountain right now has got 40 plus homes already sold over there, 45, 47, something like that. We do have more lots over there. If you're interested, give us a call, email us, and we'll tell you about our lots over on The Mountain. The Mountain is really big. The lots are big. It's more like a subdivision, but we got 160 acres plus over there, and I don't know what in the world I'm going to do, but I know when I get that done, I'm probably going to just ease off just a little bit because there's been a lot going on around here.
And 2, the other thing is that we really, really want to focus on landscaping and then do that. So
Yeah.
then we're going to be perfecting this property.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. The hard thing is that when we sold these lots, the lots were sold I say sold, it was a lease. So they gave us $6,000. Every customer in here gave us $6,000.
Yeah.
So, Amanda, let's figure this up. If every person gave us $6,000, and I bet that guy with the suit, what was his name?
Joseph.
Joseph, I bet you already beat me to this. 170 lots times 6,000 equals $1,020,000 that we've received from people to put these 3 communities in.
Yeah.
It took every bit of that.
And more.
And more.
And more.
And more. All right? $1,020,000.
And more.
And more. All right. So, that's the way we got these done,
Yeah.
right? And then we're paying them back by giving them 2 years free rent.
Yeah.
So I won't collect any rent for 2 years.
Yeah.
All right? So, any enhancement of anything in this
Yes.
community comes out of our pocket.
Yes.
ITH. And it is hard to stay alive in this business.
Yes.
We are the least expensive tiny home in the country.
Yes.
Our prices are insane. It's just, and everybody asks me, why don't you raise your prices? Raise your prices. If I raise them anymore, people won't be able to afford them.
Right.
It's gonna go into another bracket.
Yeah.
Our range of homes is 30 to 55,000. That's a sweet spot. And you know, you get above 50, 55, you're getting in a little bit tight. You're getting into some payments, you're getting into financing. A lot of people have got equity in homes, they got some IRAs, they got some stuff they're cashing in. They can come up with 30 grand, 35, 40 grand.
Well, I'll tell you my spin on it, and I'm sure you'll agree, is that the reason why they can afford the houses when you come here, you are not going to see a standard stripped down tiny home.
Right.
None of them are stripped down.
That's true.
Nobody's getting a basic house. You can pull any contract out in there, in our office, and there's always upgrades. The reason they can afford the upgrades and getting the nicer things in the house is because the price is low.
That's right. The prices are lower.
So you're not going to find a bunch of basic houses.
No, I mean, look at this house. This is an amazing house with the live edge trim and the, you know, salt box dormers.
Siding and some people, but they want to be able to afford something really nice.
You know, we've taken a financial hit with putting all these communities in. It's cost us more. It's also, you know, just running a business, putting infrastructure in. If you know anything about owning a business, that's why it can take 8 to 10 years to even get successful in a business. Let alone taking the hits that we've had here with the just with taxes and with things that go wrong and things that we have to redo and live and own up to all this stuff.
Yeah.
Learning and going. It's amazing we're still in business, really, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh my God. If
COVID hitting, prices going.
Unbelievable.
It's
we've
been
had
tough.
To endure.
Yep. So I just appreciate everybody still believing in what we do. And you know, I brought up on the video and that lady, she watches us a lot. I can't find her name in here real quick. But she commented on, I didn't have to say it, but on yesterday's video, the one you guys seen.
It was Shelly. You were talking about Shelly said it.
Shelly. And it was July 5th video, 2021. If you look that up, I think I said towards the end of the video, and I have to just say this. I'll tell you anything. A lot of times I don't tell stuff because it's just not needed, because it's just like it's not good to say negative stuff all the time, right? But I like to say things to let you guys know about reality and what happens in business. Janelle's house had wood siding on it, and this is LP siding, and it's waterproof. It's a 50-year warranty. You actually can see this 1/4-inch gap. You see that gap right there? That's from the manufacturer, told us how to put it in, and we fill that with caulk. And they tell us that's exactly how that has to be installed.
What you do.
So on here, this is wood, right? Now, Mike and Chuck are awesome carpenters. You can see how tight these corners are right here, Amanda. See that? Look how tight that is. There's not even a bead of caulk can go in there. Look how nice and tight.
Yes.
Now, that wood will move. If this was sit in the Arizona sun, it is going to move. Right now, we got probably 20, 30% humidity in that wood. It goes out there, it's going to go down to 2.
Dry up. Yeah.
Something's going to shrink. I'm glad I'm not out there. I'd shrink.
You would be no more Randy.
No more. Yep, I'd be like a raisin. These knots right here.
Yes.
All right. Sometimes the wood that we get, these knots have a condensed amount of sap in there. All right. The sap is that gooey glue stuff. We painted her house, painted it, everything. On one side of the house where the sun is.
3 years ago, right?
Yeah. 3 years ago we painted it. Teddy painted it. All right. 3 years ago, and then she's got it facing south. The south-facing part of the house. And from here down, all the knots just popped the paint out like a little bubble. And the sap started coming through the paint. It was bubbling and everything. So when she called, it was probably, I don't know, I can't remember it. I'm sure it was 6, 8 months or a year after we built the house. And then, it must have been 6 months. And we're just so busy. We were moving over here 2.5 years ago. the amount of work, the amount of time. I wish I could just put on a time lapse of what it takes to build this whole building.
Yeah.
To hire and fire and learn and grow, and the money, and we don't have people to send all over the country to do and go. And Janelle was sweet, and she was, but we didn't have the time. Well, a year went by. We talked to her. We had other homes going over there, and she was good. She was awesome. Anyway, then COVID hit, and then winter come, and she said, well, don't come during the winter time. Let's wait till better weather.
Right.
And it has better weather now. And so we finally came, and I had a young man go over there, and it didn't work out. And that's something I don't want to talk about, but I brought him home, and Janelle was just so kind. I got up the next morning, and I said, I'm coming to do it myself, Janelle. So I went over there and knocked it out. And at the video, I didn't have to say it, but I told everybody in that video that it actually was 2.5 years that had been an issue. And I'm ashamed that it took that long to get to her, but it did. But I remembered her. We remember everybody. It is in the back of my head when I lay down at night, the people that we still need to take care of.
We do.
She's the longest that had to wait that long.
Right.
But man, this is everything we do. This is my whole being. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I don't go on vacation. I don't do anything. All right. I mean, I went to Oregon with my boy because he was having a situation in his life. And if we do go somewhere, it's to, deliver a tiny home. But we really are trying to take care of things. I would love to go out of town and take care of remodels. I actually like taking care of things that need to be fixed. It's almost a game to me because anything that's going wrong with this house, we can almost take out and put in a day or two.
Right.
Done. I don't care if it's a re-roof, siding, flooring, gutted. We've gutted an entire house one time that had a leak all over the house that flooded.
Yeah.
We gutted it. I mean, gutted the whole house in half a day, dried it, I had to let it dry, but then put it all back together in a day and then shipped it back out. It was gone. We actually had a house that I was towing that fell off the hitch, come off the hitch, slid. I slammed on the brakes. The house slid into the back of my truck, and it dented up the tongue box. Took it back to the shop, had it fixed in 3 hours. Done, like brand new.
Yep.
So the tiny homes, what I like about them is they're easy to fix, inexpensive to repair, and to keep up. So you guys, even though you may need to cook, you need to caulk around here, right? It's just super simple, and it's not tall, it's not high. You can, off of a small extension ladder, you can get to almost every part of this house, I want to mention this trim. This trim is an exterior trim on top of this. The siding is not butted to this trim. The trim is over.
It's on top of
it. It's
it,
on top
right?
of it. So you don't have any caulking. So the trim, the actual siding is behind here. And then see this bead of caulk right here? So you got this caulk that comes down in here. So water can't get inside that.
Right.
Right? And it comes down. Now, they've got 2 nails here and 2 nails here. And the reason they do that is this wood, which is at a beautiful cut. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
What happens is, over time, this wood will want to cup, right? It'll want to cup, it'll want to shrink, it'll want to move. And so I'm curious what this is going to look like over the mountain, and we're going to be able to see it because it's going across the street, what it's going to look like in 2, 3, 4 years. Keep watching us and you'll see. Got to keep watching the videos.
Right.
And we're going to show you homes that are older. What does it look like? This is like a regular house. This is a regular house you'd buy in a subdivision. You'd buy anywhere. It's built just like a regular home.
So what would the homeowner do with that? Do they paint, do they stain that?
You know what?
Do they protect
You know the best thing is to keep water getting in it.
Okay.
Stain it. We got that sicken stain or polyurethane or paint or something to protect it, and it won't move like that. It won't move as much.
Okay.
Yep. This is an LP siding. Bart and Willie. I want to introduce you to Willie. I don't know, Willie may be watching this tonight or his family. Willie is from Atlanta. Willie called me. He was a former school teacher, special ed, and an administrator. And he called me and he said, I'm a furniture builder on the side and I want to learn how to build tiny homes. And he has come here. And I'm going to tell you,
living here.
We are so impressed with Willie. Willie came here. He's got a wife, I think two kids or 3 kids back in Atlanta. And he's working here. Bart's training him. And he works, man. He doesn't talk about a lot of stuff. He doesn't stop. He listens. He does exactly what you tell him. He's got a work attitude. He just fits in.
He's very nice.
Fits in. And he's actually renting a home here. He's renting the Hillbilly House. Renting it, done on his own, he hasn't been a bit of trouble.
No.
So we're looking forward to what Willie can do for us as another builder. And he's wanting to maybe go, for sure, he's going to go back home to Atlanta and build tiny homes for us.
That's awesome.
Partnership. Not much has changed down here with our 2 hobbits. The inside is completely done now on this one. We're putting the foam panels on the top of these 2, get the roofs on, and they're heading out to Sevierville, Tennessee. That's near Dolly Parton, a big tourist area. And this is going to a tiny home village, which is going to be a hobbit village. We got 8 of these homes.
And the homeowner is going to purchase, how many does he want of these?
8.
8 altogether. Okay.
Yep, 8, and this is 2 right here. Yep, isn't that a beautiful front porch, Amanda?
Oh my God, that looks.
So once these keep watching our show, because we're going to follow this home to Sevierville. We're going to show you where it's parked. We're going to show you the village of it. We got a lot of stuff going on. We've got another investor we're building for. He ordered 6 homes, and today he ordered 2 containers for storage. So I'm getting that prices for him. There's just a lot of activity. One thing I wanted to point out tonight on our show is that, as you guys know, the economy is going nuts. We had a homeowner today that bought a tiny home. He buys homes up in Gatlinburg and he flips them. And Amanda, he's flipping them in months. He's flipping them, buying them, selling them, buying them, selling them. And he said he cannot believe the amount of profit that he's flipping these things.
Wow.
Anyway, he bought a house, cottage, 400 square feet. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was another one he was talking about. But it had an RV hookup. So he went and bought a tiny house from us, put it on there. He's going to put a deck all the way around it, a little porch roof, and a hot tub. And he's turning that thing.
Oh, he will.
And you know, the tiny home is what's going to make it sell because it's an income producer. Isn't that awesome? So I'm telling you right now, if you guys are been looking for a wave to jump on, some kind of financial thing to make a buck, I'm telling you guys, you can't go wrong buying a home from us, not anybody else, because their prices are too much.
They're too much.
If you can buy, this is another stick-built home we're getting ready to build. If Jamie's watching, this is Jamie. We're building his house. It's 10 by 26.
This is actually the first competitor's house we've ever built.
Yeah, this is a competitor's design. This is a New Frontier design. I like New Frontier. They're a unique company out of Nashville. They build really high-end homes. We're actually building this house probably for, I don't know, under 60 grand, something like that. And it's got a glass garage door in it. Is that not cool?
That's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that and see how it looks, so you guys can stay tuned and watch a glass garage door in this one. Look what we do. The hobbits, the glass garage door. Then we got conventional, regular tiny homes that we build with the lap siding, with the board and batten, the LP. Whew, man. So, she gave me the finger, everybody. I had to shut down. She shut me off. She said, wind it up, I'm hungry. There's just so much to tell you about on these tiny homes and our business and what we're doing. And I know you're watching because you're interested in these. I had a customer today. He came by, his dad and him are buying a tiny home from us, right? It's 8 by 18. He gave me his floor plan. So I sat down and looked at it. I could have said, yeah, we'll build it and done, right? But I asked him, I said, and this is what I did. I just said, hey, what are you going to do with this home? He said, we're going to rent it. I said, let's change some things. I said, you don't need this, this, and this. It's up to you, but I suggest not spending your money on that and waiting to see, because you're just going to rent it, you're not living in it. Right. And then I said, do you have a view or something? He said, yeah, it's on a river lot. Beautiful New River, the New River. Okay. He's up in Virginia. I didn't know this, Amanda, but the New River starts in North Carolina. Okay. And flows north. Really? To West Virginia.
Wow.
They're on the New River. Gorgeous. And so what I'm going to do, I told them today, I said, hey, you don't have a lot of windows. You're trading them. I'm going to put 2 pieces of glass together.
Oh, like you used to do in the cabins.
With the liquid seam.
Yes.
So you guys are going to get to see. We're going to make some really big picture windows out of plate glass that's about a 1/2 inch to 3/8 inch thick glass.
Beautiful.
And what we do is we put them together and we put a piece of liquid caulk in the middle of them. And they're all going to say, well, how in the world do you do that, right? And how do you structurally make that happen? We're going to show you how that all works.
That is cool.
And it's really unique.
You know what's funny is that a house that went to California years ago, 4 years ago, you did a corner,
In the kitchen.
in the kitchen, just a small window, and that was the only one that ever got that.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, I suggested that to him, and he said, let's go for it. And then I brought him out here and showed him the floor plan on this ESP and some other floor plans. And I talked to him a little bit, and he loved the whole idea about everything that I suggested. He's going to go back and talk to his dad about it. Him and his dad are partners in on it. So anyway, that's what we do here at Incredible Tiny Homes. We don't just want to build you a house. I really think about your design, think about what you want and how you want things. If you don't think that's true, come over here, come through the gate, check in, go talk to people.
That's right.
We got a lot of people living here that we built homes for. I'm sure some of them will have a little bit of a story they can tell you, good and bad, you know it, but they're living here and they're in our homes and they're in a home, and most of them, almost all of them, are debt free.
That's right.
I went to a home today, this lady, a good friend of ours, she's been here for a while. She's got her own home. She was in a camper. She's got her own home. And you know, Amanda, our $15,000 homes we sold about 2 years ago? Giving a lot of people a place to live.
Yep, sure is.
Sure did.
Yep.
So, have a great night, everybody. I'm Randy Jones. Look at that sunset, man.
Oh my God, isn't that beautiful? That is gorgeous.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
And that's over the mountain right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am done blabbing. Thanks
Bye,
for watching.
everybody.
Appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Wednesday?
Wednesday already.
We had, how many homes leave today? 3? 1, 2?
2 left today.
2 today.
1 yesterday.
Yeah, 1 yesterday. Yep.
Okay.
And
We got
anyway.
houses leaving left and right.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye.